You got an Erin.
Who is it that's trying to use my account?
We're gonna sell crypto to somebody.
Yeah, if you guys didn't know, we're changing teams. We're going into crypto.
Yep.
It's a total lie. Lies.
Lies.
All right. Good to see everybody. Chrissy, Vicky. If you guys have not seen Vicky's journey from her transformer, like she is a transformer. She has literally done some amazing things. Congratulations on your successes and becoming the person that you are becoming.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Incredible, Vicky. It's so fun to see you so happy.
I'm a new me.
You are. And I have a recommendation for the thing that you were asking about today, Vicky Farr.
Okay, good.
She got recommendations. All right.
She's excited.
I'm glad that everybody is watching from around the world on Facebook and being shared in all the team groups, and it's growing out there. All right, we're going to give it a few more minutes before we got 2 minutes, and then I'll take off and have a good time. Dr. Erin, how much time do you guys need? All of it? Do you need all of the time?
I don't think so, but we haven't practiced it. Maybe 20.
So what I'm hearing is you're real prepared for this one.
We have post-it notes right here. Okay, we have post-it notes.
Listen, it's got to be more prepared than I am ever.
You think I wake up knowing all this? I got post-it notes, baby.
Scott DeVore has beat me up for years that I've never showed up to any webinar, any Zoom with any possible preparation whatsoever.
Well,
and I just do it. Whatever it is, just do it.
Weird.
Hi, Becky.
Hi. Worked out pretty well. Hi, Becky.
Hey, guys.
Pretty well. Hi, Becky.
Oh, we have echo, unless she repeated herself. I think it's
Echo.
Cheryl. Are you echoing? Yeah, I saw you echoing.
Garth smells like tea tree oil. You've put it on because you have a cold and you can't breathe, and so you've just put it all over your face.
Tree oil.
I took a shower in it.
Ooh.
The immunity and the tea tree.
Oh my gosh.
So here's something that I have heard, and I am ignorant, so everything I'm about to say could be 100% wrong. So I just want to say this. So I have been told a long time ago that men should avoid things like soy, and another one is tea tree.
So most of us should avoid soy because it's an estrogen producer. So if you don't want the man boobs, Curry Russell,
hold on, time out. As someone who eats a plant-based diet when I can, the soy was an old research of gynecomastia in men. They thought it was men because it happened in male mice, but it has not been able to have been reproduced in actual human males. So it's one of those old studies from the late 80s, early 90s that was for male mice. They took that and attributed it to male humans, but it's not been replicated in actual male human population.
What he said.
What I would like to point out is, you know how old data is somehow introduced into like people like me. I hear this thing's a pyramid scheme. You guys, you understand what just took place? Like I have information from wherever, and I just said it out loud. Like, hey, I heard that this thing is that thing. And somebody goes, there's new information. What are you possibly talking about? This is what is happening. Like, so when somebody literally tells you, I heard those things are pyramid schemes, they're taking information that they have gleaned from wherever in the universe and now applying it to their reality. And you just have to give them new information.
Good. That's a good point, Curry. Really good point.
Speaking of the news, we have the LiveGood news broadcaster, Johnny Demos, in the house. Johnny, take it away. What is the news of LiveGood today?
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for being with us at LiveGood News channel this evening. I'm here to tell you some breaking news
I got it.
Breaking news, ladies and gentlemen, 1 million
Oh,
members
shut
for
off.
this good little membership club that
hear
nobody
one
thought
more
would
bit?
I did
ever,
hear
ever
him say about
see the light of
thing
day.
about that. Yeah.
Lisa, mute your line.
Oh,
fantastic. And now we've turned it all upside down. Lovely to see you all. Do you like that?
he's good, Johnny. I
Johnny,
like the background.
you're very handsome newscaster. Newscasters are supposed to be handsome. He's very handsome.
He isn't in a suit though. You know, you got to be in a suit if you're going to do
That's
the
true.
biz. You got to be in a suit.
Aussies,
Go
whatever
get
they
dressed,
want.
Johnny.
Oh, there he goes.
Stand up and turn around, Johnny.
All right, we are recording, guys. This is it. It is Monday night. It is Team Diamond Domination, our community call. This is a call where everyone gets to have an input, say, give their testimony. This is not designed to bore you to death. It is not to be a presentation. This is specifically to help grow our community. Apparently Dr. Erin's drinking straight vodka. So this is the way it's going to work all night tonight, is everyone is going to be able to be part of this. We have a little bit of training that Dr. Erin and Garth are going to do, and it is going to be fun. I'm Curry Russell, one of the diamonds in LiveGood, and this has been just a great experience. What is the date today? The 15th. 2 days ago, I hit 1 year for kicking off this organization that has grown to over 23,000 active members around the world. Lots of people who are showing up either online or on this Zoom. We have surpassed 1 year in this company. I would love to see, I can't wait for people to understand that we're going to make it to 5 years. 5 years. Somebody posted today on my timeline, and I love it when they do. I love that people post on my timeline, well, I believed, but. Guys, I started this journey believing our pay plan, believing it. Our pay plan, at the very top of the pay plan, says you can earn up to $2,047.50 by not sponsoring a person. It's the top of the document. It is bold letters. It says it. It doesn't say when. It doesn't say it's going to happen in 10 minutes. It doesn't say it's going to happen ever. It just says you can earn up to. And the way that our pay plan works is as members fill in through the matrix based on the distributor who enrolls people, not just willy-nilly where they're just going to fall in line. And willy-nilly is a professional term. So they do not fall in line willy-nilly. They follow the leaders that are bringing them into the organization. So I have a team of 23,000 people. My matrix isn't close to filled up. It's not even close because it builds so far deep off of the individuals who come in where they come in. So as they are growing, I've got people who are building like on my 175th level. They're way down in my organization. But you'll never hear me complain because I believed this was a time-consuming event. So to put this in perspective, and this is my favorite way to put this in perspective, let's just say it cost you 5 years. It took 5 years, and it cost you a grand total of $540. And let's just say that at the end of 5 years, you were only making $1,000 every single month in 5 years, and it cost you $500 total dollars. And over the course of time, you started making a quarter, and then 50 cents, and then $1, and then $5, and then $40, and then $100. And now in 5 years, you're making $1,000 a month. And it cost you $9.95 a month over the course of 5 years, which comes out to be around $540. Who is crying? If you ain't done nothing but be a member, saved on products, and in 5 years, your membership allowed you to make thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars, I don't get it. I don't understand the logic of being a whiner. I don't. Please forgive me for calling people names, but that's the reality to me. It's like nobody walks into Edward Jones and goes, listen, I got $9.95 and I'd like to invest it every single month. And in 5 years, I'd like to be making at least $1,000 a month. They would literally laugh at you to your face. They would laugh at you directly to your skull. They would just go, what? There's no possible way. You're going to need to invest a little bit more than that to be making $1,000 a month. By the way, I think that number comes out to like over $1 million saved or invested to make 1,000 residual a month. It's over $1 million. So this whole concept of people believing something that isn't true is because of us, by the way. It is because of us at the beginning and over the course of time. It is our job, and I'm making sure that this is broadcast on Facebook. It's our job as distributors to manage expectations. It's your job. You need to let people know, look, you can and possibly will earn up to $2,047.50. But that's the most minimum number in our compensation plan. It's the most minimum number, because if you just add 2 people, that number expands to over $4,000. If you become a diamond, that number expands to over $16,000 a month. And by the way, if you add 100 plus people, 200 plus people, maybe even 10 people, your match pay will surpass all of that anyway. So why people get caught up in chasing quarters? It's a great way to promote the business, but it's also a way for you to manage expectations and help people understand you shouldn't be thinking of this as a short-term game, but a long-term, real vision, real life-changing aspect to this. And guys, as we've gotten started from day one, there was only like 10 products back in January. Now there's like 27 products in the back office. Now we have oils, we got all these patches, we got all kinds of methylene blue, we got all kinds of crazy stuff, and it is just getting bigger and bigger, and they're expanding the marketplace. So I am thrilled to be here, and I have a vision of way long term. When I got started, and I'm not gonna lie to you, I've been through a bunch of startups and they failed. They have literally crashed and burned, whether it was due to leadership, whether it's due to market, whether it was due to whatever. And I was like, okay, what if this makes it 2 years? And after I saw what it was doing, I said, this is going to be a 15+ year game. This is going to be a life-altering company that changes the entire industry. And if you haven't paid attention to just the short term, it is already changing the industry. Like, we're disrupting many companies. Like, and now we just released oils, and those oils are okay, y'all go do the research. I'm begging you to go do the research. Go look at other companies' pages and see if they've put out certificate of authentic or quality control. Just go look. We publicly give the information away, whether you're a member or not. You can go directly to livegood.com, scroll directly to the bottom, check out all of the certificates of our products. You don't see this on other companies' websites. So as you are doing this, as you are running through these things, imagine if you had started in January, some of this stuff wasn't available and your business was literally just casting vision. Now it's not so much about casting vision, but just inviting people to the reality. Like, it's already here. We've done the work. We literally put the work in place. Everything's running. And I don't know what Dr. Erin's about to unleash on us tonight, but I'm telling you right now, it is going to be outrageous, because everything has been set up to launch to wherever we're going in our new visions, in our new future for what this could be. And some of you all who have started, get ready, because the exponential growth is going to be spectacular. I'm going to pause. I want y'all to realize I had nothing planned to talk about, and somehow I'm talking about all this nonsense. It's amazing to me, thinking like, how is it that you can talk for like 5 straight minutes about all of this stuff and not have any concept of what you were going to talk about? So anyways, I'm having a good time. So does anybody have any fun testimonies for your New Year's? Heck, let's hear. I would love to hear somebody's vision of what you would like your business to look like on January 2025. Somebody other than the people who typically talk.
Come on, Trip. Get in there
He
and say
got
something.
a jacket on and everything. Look at him. He is just nonsensical. I love it. Look at him. Look at him. He's got his earpiece in. Go ahead, Johnny Demos.
Oh, no, I was calling on one of my members, Trip, to jump on, because lately, the last couple of days he's been on, he's on fire, and I love his attitude. And I thought I might put him on the spot while I'm getting it. Yeah, okay.
Put him on, man. Put him on.
Come on, Trip.
You, man.
Unless he's working and he can't say anything, I'd love him to say a word. No, he can't.
He can't say it. All right, let me call on somebody. Let me call on Shannon. I love her background, everything. She is always professional. She got a big old microphone up there. Shannon, give us your vision for your future in 2025.
2025. Hi. Thanks for putting me on the spot.
That's what I do.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I'm going to be a definite diamond by 2025, and I'm going to have 5 platinums on my team, if not higher, because I have some people on my team that are essentially plugged in so much that I can't even believe it. And I know that that is one of the keys here. Super thrilled with my team. So if I can help and just support them, it's not up to me, it's up to them. But if I can be there and we can rise together, I'm so excited to do that. So there's a lot of you on here tonight. So yeah, you guys are amazing.
Thank you very much. And by the way, just for fun, the average network marketing company in all of network marketing to reach the top rank of a company usually takes 3 to 5 years anyway. 3 to 5 years, easy, unless you are a lunatic who brings a team from another company and gets some special deal and you do all that work, then you're pushed up ahead of time because of all the effort you created in your past, and that's fine. But the average person, 3 to 5 years to reach a top rank of a company. So with you looking at this in the vision of just in the next year, that is incredible. And I love it. And it's going to happen. I believe it's going to happen. Chrissy Stewart, I'm going to put you on the spot. Where do you want your business to be in January of 2025?
I talk all the time. Why did you call me out?
I don't know, because I thought I saw you and I thought I'm putting you on the spot.
All right.
Megan Berg's next.
At least you got a heads up, Megan. I'm going to be platinum by 2025.
Okay. 100 personals and 500 on your team.
Yep.
So you got to get 5 people to put 100 more people in your team, and you will be there. That's the reality. Oh, Tiffany, you are not talking. We already been in an interview this week. Megan's next. So Chrissy, that is awesome. I know you're going to do it. You're going to do it. It's going to be exciting. I know you're going to surpass platinum, by the way. It's going to happen. So, platinum is the launching point for this. It is the launching point. There's a secret person coming out of my room. Look at it. Megan Berg, what's up with you?
Hi, what's up, everyone? So yeah, I'm going to go to diamond. Yeah.
Sounds good.
Yeah. I mean, these goals scare the heck out of me, even more than that person in your background, it's like they're scary and they're big. So that's why I know I realize I haven't been writing them down. And it just dawned on me that when I don't write it down, I'm not as intentional about it. So I'm going to start every day writing that down in my gratitude journal.
I know we've not talked much. Can I ask to put you on the spot just a little bit more?
Sure.
So hitting diamond literally is going to give you somewhere in the neighborhood of $5,000 to $12,000 extra a month at this moment. What would $5,000 to $12,000 extra a month do for your family?
So prior to this, I'm a registered nurse, and it's a lot easier for my husband for our family, for me to stay home, and I love being home. But that would mean that my husband's in a lot of work transition, but that would mean a lot, because then it would take a little bit of stress off of him, because he's in the middle of like buying a new building and buying out his business partner, and so it would help to take the pressure off of that. And then just knowing that as his parents get older, both of mine have passed, we could just having a little extra to like help out with them, and that would be great to have.
Great.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's and everyone, this is the thought process. It's not just hitting the goal, but having the vision of what that goal will do for your future. Like, it's easy to say, I want to be something, but why? Why is it going to change the future of your entire family if you do the thing? Tiffany Lang, what you got?
Oh my God, thank you. I didn't want to speak.
You got your stupid hand up. What are you talking about? I see a yellow giant hand up here.
Listen. I wanted to highlight and call up my boy Taj, because Taj has only been here a couple days. He's been here, I think, a little over a week. And this man has come out of the gate swinging. He's enrolled more business partners than I know what to do with in the last 2-3 days. So Taj, I love for you. I want you, Taj. I know you're in here. I saw you. I want you to talk about your vision for 2025. Go ahead, friend.
Do it, Taj.
What's up, everybody? It's your boy, the man, the myth, the legend, the one and only Coach Taj. How y'all doing today? First and foremost, high energy equals high income. I like to be loud. I like to be proud. And can you guys hear me loud, by the way?
Yeah, Rocky, man, keep going.
I like to be loud. I like to be proud, and I like to look good, smell good, and feel good. Because I've always been told by Jim Rohn, my personal mentor, success is not something that you chase. It's something that you attract by the person you become. You see, I used to be homeless, and at the end of the day, even though I was doing network marketing, I've been doing network marketing for 21 years. 21 years in the game. Whenever I was 17 years old, I got in a company called Herbalife. I'm going to name the company. And I became a world team member. I was in world team at 7 years old. I 17 years old. I went to my boss and I said, boss, I got something in my eye. It's something wrong. This is part of my story. Just real quick. I won't take long, but you guys put me on the spot, so I'm fired up. I'm excited. I was just eating some food. I was just excited and just listening, and I'm like, okay, you put me up. So yeah, I think Johnny was trying to call me too, but he didn't say my name. So, but yeah, so basically at the age of 17 years old, I went up to my boss and said, boss, I got something in my eye. Like I can't see out of it. Like, what are you talking about? Like, what's up, Taj? Like, well, I can't see myself working for you ever again. You're fired. You are fired. And since then, I've been a part of multiple companies. I've done everything from weight loss, skincare, energy drinks. I've even built a pretty nice size 6-figure business and almost 6-figure business in a credit company. And I still do that company, but I'm not even focusing on that because I am so fired up with LiveGood. I've been seeing this company for a year, and people pitched it to me probably about 30 times in my inbox and literally saying, hey, have you ever heard of LiveGood? Have you ever take the free course? Take this out. Check this 5-minute video. I'm like, no, dude, it's all about building relationships. You don't build a relationship, you don't get nothing from me, period.com. I don't just cold market prospect people. As you could tell on my Facebook, I don't even put LiveGood stuff on because I don't want people to know what I do. I want people to reach out to me and say, look, bro, what do you do? What do you do? So I got involved. And I didn't really hit the ground running right away because nobody knew about what I was doing because I was doing credit repair. So at the end of the day, I just started reaching out to people. And all I said was just something like Johnny told me. It's like, hey, bro, I found King Solomon's gold mine, bro. I found King Solomon's gold mine. I found a game changer. Put it this way, game over. It's game over. I've been in the, and I've been in the industry for 21 years. Bro, everything I touch is gold, and everything that I look at and everything I get involved with is just, it's not a stupid company. I don't do startup companies because startups are for startups. At the end of the day, I got involved, and the crazy thing about it is I used to talk bad about you guys. I'm not gonna try, I'm gonna be honest with you. I thought you guys were talking so bad about the network marketing industry. I was like, I even put a story. I said, look, man, it's like for all these people in the so-called tour business, I don't appreciate you guys talking about the industry that changed my life 21 years ago. Why are you guys talking about it? But then I started to look at the information, but nobody pitched me it. I reached out to Tiffany because I saw her stuff and I kept seeing her stuff, and she never pitched me or nothing. She literally just like became a friend to me, and she would go on my posts and say, hey, this, that, the other. It was all about a relationship, and I joined her. I joined the team too, but I joined her. So then all of a sudden, I just reached out to her and I said, look, even though I'm doing real well with my credit business, I really want to know what the heck you're doing. What is this LiveGood? So I took a look at the 5-minute video, and this is the only company that I ever joined without taking a look at the comp plan. I did not even take a look at the comp plan. I was so fired up because I was a platinum in skinny body care. I knew who Ben Glidsky is. As soon as I was like, wait, hold on. Ben's the CEO of this company? Are you kidding me? Bro, it took a man that it took 100 years for one man to change the freaking game in network marketing.
Yes.
I saw this comp plan and then I looked at the comp plan. I'm like, bro, this is insane. The check match doesn't stop. It kept going. So it just blew me away. So I just started reaching out to people, and I got a couple of responses, and all I said was this, like I said, I found King Solomon's gold mine, and these are all my friends that are doing network marketing. One of them actually was a team coordinator in a company called ACN with me. We were both team coordinators, and he just joined yesterday, and he's fired up. He's ready to tell everybody. And so he's going to be a bronze tomorrow, or even tonight. I'm going to reach out to him. So make a long story short, I know I ain't got that much time, but I just want to say that my vision for this company is, I even told Dr. Erin. Dr. Erin said, I said, hey, do you have any type of advice whatsoever? She said, go get 100 people. Go for a 90-day run. And my goal was to get 100 people in 90 days. Well, I even told her this, and she can vouch for me for this. I said, I'm doing it in 60 days. I'm getting 100 people in 60 days. See, a lot of people like to go platinum in a year. That's totally understandable. But I'm a runner. There's 3 types of people: the people that make things happen, watch things happen, and the people that wonder what the hell happened. There's the go nows, the go laters, and the go nevers. I'm the go now. I make crap happen. I've been doing this for years. I literally built a nice sized team when I didn't have social media on Craigslist, and I reverse prospected, and I literally went into everybody's what is it? Not their posts, but yeah, their posts or their ad. And I literally went up to them and said, hey, look, this is Coach Taj, executive marketer and recruiter. I'm contacting you to see if you're open to taking a look at any good opportunities that you could do on the side of what you're doing. Thank you, Taj, executive marketer and recruiter. Now, some people say, yes, I reached out to 100 people. I basically replied in the email to 100 people. My fingers bled. It was that bad. I was in a company called World Global Network. I became I think it was a double president, almost a president millionaire. So I did real well with that company. But so, like I said, I've been doing network marketing for 21 years. I'm excited. I'm fired up, and I'm hitting diamond at the end of the year. And that's it.
Great, Taj. By the way, who wants a Taj to show up in your business? Seriously. Where does this guy come from? We never even talked. I don't know, Taj. We never had a conversation yet. And it's like, people show up and change your whole life. Do you know what this man's going to do for my family that he doesn't even know what he's going to do because he's a match pay way down somewhere? Like, I don't make a dime off of his quarters. I make a dime off of match pay because I enrolled, let's see, Trevor, or the guy who quit, that put Trevor in, and then Trevor enrolled Johnny. Johnny enrolled Dr. Erin. Somebody else did, I guess Dr. Erin probably enrolled Tiffany. And this whole path is around the globe, by the way. We've tracked this around the globe. And dude, we can't, you just do the thing. Don't you don't you cough into my conversation, Johnny. Jeez, oh Pete.
Sorry, buddy.
Jeez, oh Pete. All right.
Can I just say something really quickly? Just while we're on this topic. Mine's quick, don't worry. Thanks, Taj. You're a legend. But there's a little lesson here that I had to share, and that is, you don't know who's going to be your next diamond, or you don't know who's going to lead you to your next diamond. And the reason I say this is because Tiffany and I had a bunch of little conversations over the past couple of week or so, saying, you know, what do you think of this Taj guy? He's a bit loud, isn't he? And I said, yeah, I'm trying to figure him out, because he talks a lot, but I think that there might be something in that. And you know what? Out of the blue, Taj, I've got to hand it to you, buddy. Seriously, just talk about not giving a damn about who says what and who slams the door on your face. You are just magic. Anyway, I just had to share that because we don't know who's around the corner. That's all. Sorry, guys.
Welcome, Taj, to the team. Go ahead.
Can I say one more thing?
Yeah.
So real quick. So the reason why, and I just want to say this real quick. I said this on a training with Trevor, and this is actually this is something that I really want to teach you guys real quick. I want to ask you guys a very important question. What would you do if you was 10 times bolder? Think about that. I want you guys to think about that. See, whenever we get to a fork in the road, we either take the bolder path or the weaker path. You see, Napoleon Hill, the author of Think and Grow Rich, he said, or not Think and Grow Rich, Think and Grow Rich, and the author of Success, Law of Success, he says, the three enemies of success are fear, indecision, and doubt. People are constantly paralyzed by fear. They're always indecisive, and they're always doubting themselves. But what if they can be bold? What if they can be bold? Think about whenever you're trying to smoke a cigarette, or whenever you're quitting smoking cigarettes, they have that rubber band syndrome. I don't want to keep too much time, but I feel this on my heart. I really want to feel this on my heart, and I really want to share this with you. And this is what changed my life. And this is why I'm going to where I'm going. This is why I'm going to hit platinum. This is why I'm going to hit diamond by the end of the year. I promise you, 100%. You can even I'll put my next paycheck on it. You know, I'll put the end of the year paycheck on it. I'll put $1,000 cash on it. And I have it. So the thing is, I want to know, what would you do if you was 10 times bolder? You say a little rubber wristband whenever you're trying to quit smoking cigarettes, you pop the wristband, right? And you snap it. So this is how I quit smoking cigarettes. So I quit smoking cigarettes about 16 years ago. So what happened was, it's every time I get a craving for a cigarette, I'd pop the wristband as hard as I got. I mean, it was one of those Live Strong wristbands, and it would always come to a welt every time I pop it after enough painful snaps. And those pain receptors in my mind was basically telling my subconscious, like, look, I do not want to feel this pain anymore. So the pain starts to subside because you don't want that pain anymore. So what you do is, every time you don't want to do something, here's a little game that you could try. Every time you don't want to talk to a prospect, you don't want to call somebody, you don't want to message somebody, you freaking pop that sucker like it's no tomorrow. And after enough painful snaps, it's going to tell you to do the bold thing. You're going to take the bolder path, and you're not going to be weak, timid, or afraid. And you're not going to take that weaker path, because weaker paths are for shortcuts and for cowards, and shortcuts do not work. Shortcuts are not for success. Look at who is it? Thomas Edison. It took him 9,999 times to invent the light bulb. If you would have stopped at that time, guess what? He literally, and I mean literally, wouldn't have invited the light bulb. Who else would have did it? So he didn't give up. He had a bold moment. So I want you guys to really understand. I want you to get a wristband. I'm telling you. I had some people that I didn't want to talk to. Like I had a leader in Africa. He's going to be bringing an army.'s a pastor, everything. He's coming in tomorrow. But the thing is, if I wouldn't have been bold and snapped, I was like, well, hold on. What if he's doing another network marketing company? I don't give a care. I don't care if you're a 6-figure earner, a 7-figure earner, a millionaire. I'm going to talk to you. If you say no, hey, look, great. Huh, I'll see you at the top. Huh, don't be calling me whenever I'm making such and such money and you call me I'm the biggest douchebag for not telling you about this awesome opportunity that changed the game of network marketing. So all I'm saying is be freaking bold. What if you was 10 times bolder? How would you act? How would you walk? What kind of type of posture would you have? What type of life would you have? Where would you be in life? What type of car? What type of house? So that's what I want to tell you guys. Be freaking bold. Be 10 times bolder than you already are. That's all I'm gonna say. Sorry.
Taj, you rock, man. Welcome to the team. Welcome to the family. And I can't wait to see you on top in January 2025.
Thank you.
Definitely reach out anytime you want to train in this team for like 10, 20 minutes on our calls. Reach out. Everybody, all the leaders have the ability to step up and lead and have fun because this is about the community. So, Dr. Erin and Garth, this is your time. You get the rest of the time to shine. Go ahead and close it out. You are our rock stars. I appreciate you guys very much. Coming to you guys all the way from Reno, Nevada. Incredible couple, power couple, family, great kids. Watch, everybody's following you. Nobody needs an introduction. Nobody needs an introduction. You guys are amazing.
Oh, thank you, Curry. Thank you, Curry. Hi, everybody.
Hi, everyone.
We are going to help you be bold. What Taj just said, we are going to give you some math and statistics tonight that are going to weaponize you to be able to factually respond to really any objection, but some of the objections we've heard the most. So I want you to think about, after we're done training, think about if we missed any that you've been hearing or kind of grappling with, and we want to add them here. So we're going to call this a LiveGood math attack. Okay. Like, hiya. Okay. We're just going to look at the facts, people. So let me set this up for a second. Someone on our team, I won't call the person out, but someone on our team was prospecting someone who's a big deal on the internet, influencer.
In another company?
Well, found out this man was in another company. Okay. And the way that they prospected this person was gold. They said, I'm sure you have a spot in LiveGood by now, but if you don't, like, make it make sense for me. Well, this man said what company he was with, and he said, oh gosh, no, we're just in massive momentum. I'm one of the top income earners, and I just can't give up my leadership rank or check. I want you to weaponize yourself with this website, and we're going to show you how to do it. Okay. So we found out the name of the company. The first thing that I did when my affiliate said that she was having this conversation, I'm like, I always go to businessforhome.org first. Okay. You're going to click here, companies. If you don't know about this website, it's because your companies didn't want you to know about this website.
Yep.
Why is this website so valid, Garth?
Well, because it's actual data. They look at the tax forms that these companies submit and look at what their revenue is and what their payout is and come up with the ranks and the history of how that company's doing. So when you hear someone say we're in massive momentum, you can go and check it. So let's bring one up.
So
or maybe
oh no, I'm going to the company that the guy was in.
You can go back up to the top and search.
Nope.
Oh, okay.
Sorry. It's called, this is kind of funny. I'm not putting them down. It's called Accelerate.
Right there.
So let's see if there's some acceleration in Accelerate. I'm sorry, but here we go. Okay, here we go. Look. 1 million, 1 million, 1 million, no growth. Yeah, scroll up. Those are the years.
Yep.
Let's look at momentum rank. 536. 536, 0%
growth.
So you can market yourself any way you want. I want the facts. So weaponize yourself with the truth.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let's go to LiveGood.
So real quick with this, because we're at the beginning of a year, those
Sorry.
numbers for 2023 in most companies you're looking at right now will be wrong. So when you go to LiveGood right now, it looks like we had no growth. They just
Yeah.
haven't reported the numbers yet. So
500% increase. Momentum rate 4.
yep.
Momentum rate 4. Okay. Isn't that wonderful? You're going to weaponize yourself with the truth and you're going to say, I just make these numbers make sense for me. Like maybe you are the top affiliate in the company, but let's do the math because the math ain't mathin'. If the company's only making $1 million in revenue for the entire year, I'm pretty sure you're not making what our people are making.
And there's a chance that whoever you're talking to is actually unaware of what their company's numbers are. They're
Yes.
probably just getting lip service, for lack of a better term, from the CEO, the director of training, the owner, whoever it is, that's just telling them that they're in massive growth or whatever. But when you actually go and look at the numbers, so by you sharing that information with them, they may be completely oblivious to it.
So again, we're not bashing companies. We're bringing up the facts
Yeah.
and the truth. And we're saying, I just need to know. You're saying you're in momentum, but you're at a 21% loss in revenue, tanking. Like, I don't understand. This doesn't make sense.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so that's one way you're going to weaponize yourself. Do you love that? Do you love that? Go there first thing. Okay. Okay, this is one we hear all the time.
Yeah.
Okay, especially from people that have been in the business and are at the top and they have thousands of people under them and they're making 300,000 a month and blah, blah, blah. This is what they're going to say. Well, how many people do you have on your team, Dr. Erin? I have 1,935 people. Do you know how much money you'd be making over here if you had 1,935 people? Guess what? Guess what we're going to say to this? First of all, you can absolutely not compare apples to oranges, but this is what I would say. How long does it take someone in your company to get 1,975 people on your team? And once you get them in, what is your retention rate?
Yes.
So it took us several months and we have a 96% retention rate. Okay, you cannot compare the numbers. We know only less than 1% of people ever on the planet would get 1,975 people into their network marketing company team. Okay, that's just the facts. Those are the 1%ers. We also know 95% of people never make money ever or lose money. So you cannot compare numbers. And you've got to say, great, let's say you even had 1,975 people. Are they leaving in 2.8 months, which is the average for the industry? They can only stay on your products for 2.8 months
on the auto ships
because they can't afford it.
Yep.
So the numbers aren't the numbers aren't the numbers.
Yep.
Do you see? Team size isn't team size, isn't team size, isn't team size.
And you've really got to peel back the layers, if you will, of those numbers and look at what is the story actually telling you. So, and you hit on that, Erin, but that's the big part of it is someone may spout a number to you, but take a moment and think about what that number could actually mean. And for example, you know, the retention rate is in my opinion, is the biggest thing out there. The retention rate is huge. That way you're not constantly having to go in and re-recruit to get people to do their auto ships. You know, I don't know about everyone else who their leaders are and stuff, but I know one thing we have not had to do is on the last day of the month, remind everyone to go and do their minimum purchase for the month. You know.
Yeah.
And
I also might say, I'm not looking for another JOB. And when you have people leaving as fast as they're coming, that's a JOB for the rest of my life. I'm here to leverage and create residual income, true residual income. I can go and make money anywhere. I can trade my time for dollars. If people are leaving, aren't you sick and tired of being on the hamster wheel and the constant grind? So they've often said that, people that have built that way.
Yep.
Okay, another one we hear. If you think you're going to make money earning quarters over there, they're scamming you and you're not going to make money making quarters. And of course, they're talking about our matrix.
Yep.
Curry nailed that. And what you want to say there is, first of all, the maths. I mean,
yeah.
And second of all, of course, I'm not waiting on quarters. I am building this as a business. And did you know that there's unlimited matching bonuses?
Yep.
And the key word there, did you know unlimited? I want you to think about the word unlimited. So that's what you can say there.
And the one thing I want to point out on that one is most of the time when you're hearing that those bashing, if you will, if you can't make money on quarters, the people who are doing that are the leaders of other companies. They've got massive teams. And the reason why they're saying that is because they fear that they're going to be losing people purchasing products from their company, which is a huge hit to their paycheck. And they'll come over to us and buy products that are cheaper, better or equal quality for significantly less. So it isn't that they're bashing the comp plan for the sake of the comp plan. They're bashing the comp plan out of fear that they're seeing their numbers dwindle, that businessforhome.org, they're seeing their numbers dwindle, and they're seeing that we actually have good products that people are going to go and buy. So they're bashing it because they're trying to protect their team. So that's another thing that we've noticed.
Great point. I always say, what is the person's vested interest in any sort of critique they have of what we're doing? Because there's always a vested interest. If someone's saying, well, I mean, someone was talking about the oils the other day. I'm like, well, what oils are you selling? You obviously have a vested interest in being right about this, because I'll show you the statistics, show you that it's the same, but
The lab results.
there's always a vested interest. Here's another thing I might say. You know, making quarters is better than not making quarters. 95% of people in network marketing aren't making any quarters.
Yep.
So would you rather make quarters or not make quarters? I'll take quarters. I mean, you could say that. You'd be like, you could just share the data that none is not as good as some. Okay, so no, okay.
I think we covered that one.
Yes. Okay. So here's another one. The market is saturated. Doesn't everyone know about LiveGood? Oh my God, Garth has the best line for you. Are you ready? Okay, not the best line, but the best way of thinking about it.
Yeah. So what I wrote down for the notes here is your algorithm is saturated.
So what Garth means by this is, when I was an online coach, like when that was the number one thing I was doing, my algorithm was full of other coaches because I followed other coaches. Now my algorithm is full of LiveGood people because I'm in LiveGood. And it might appear based on the algorithm that everyone in the world knows about LiveGood because that's all I see all day long. Okay. So your algorithm is showing you the same thing. Okay. 1 million people on the planet is all the people that are in LiveGood.
So,
And a lot of them aren't in the United States.
So here's the math on that. So I did some mathing. There's currently 8.1 billion people on this planet. Now let's remove that we don't ship to 20 some odd countries. Let's remove that, you know, some of them are underage. They can't do the business. So let's just say there's 6 billion people for simple math. Well, when you divide 1 million by 6 billion, that's 0.016%. Is that saturation? Oh, hell no. Is your neighborhood saturated? Is your city saturated? Is your network of friends saturated? No, your algorithm is saturated.
So good. Your algorithm is saturated. I want you to ask yourself, do all of your neighbors know about LiveGood? Does everyone in your family know about LiveGood? Have you told every one of your friends about LiveGood? Does your hairstylist know about LiveGood? How about your accountant? How about I know you're going to say no, because y'all been focused on social media. Because that's what we do these days. So no. Your algorithm is saturated. Okay. Okay. And then last.
You want me to do one?
Just as a general rule of just way of thinking about things, comp plans pay when you work them. So comp plans pay out whenever you work them. So if someone's like, well, how much money are you making? You're like, well, let me show you the comp plan, because comp plans pay based on your behaviors. And so I don't know what behaviors you're going to do, but this is what you're going to make based on behaviors.
Mm-hmm.
There's no, well, how much are people making? I could care less how much Curry Russell's making. I don't care what Shannon's making. I care what I'm potentially able to make in the comp plan and what behaviors move the comp plan. So comp plans aren't like, we have the greatest comp plan. No, comp plans pay when you work the comp plan.
And I think for me, what I love about the comp plan is, Curry, you kind of touched on it before. It's the business, it's the changing of the network marketing space. And Taj, you mentioned it too, that we're bashing network marketing. No, we're not bashing network marketing. We're bashing the way it used to be done.
Okay.
Yeah. So what I love about the comp plan is literally anybody can be successful in there. You know,
So we've had another thing when you have top leaders that are making a lot of money and they say, I can't leave my company. I can't leave my leader bonus. I can't, like, that would take me years. You say, yeah, you're right. You might. That's exactly what we're here taking a stand against.
Yeah.
It's not that people making money, but like, you're right. Go ahead, Curry.
Now, and what I love this conversation about comp plans, because when I was first introduced to network marketing, I was shown a document that was a income disclosure statement. And the income disclosure statement, they showed, well, here's the amount of people making X number of dollars on the far side. And then they took me over to this number that was just outrageous on the right-hand side. And they were like, you could be making up to this number. And what that did for me, which Garth and I are both engineers. We both have this different mindset. What that number did for me didn't say that I was going to make that immediately. It said it was possible. And that just blew my mind. So when I saw our compensation plan and it specifically said there was an unlimited match pay, my brain exploded. Like, I had never seen the word unlimited in any compensation plan in anything I had ever done before. And I was just excited. So guys, keep going. I'm sorry.
I love it. We got one more thing.
Yep. So this is something I thought of actually just this afternoon. So it's tax time, you know, tax season's coming around. And I remember with past companies that we were with, and it would come time for taxes, and we'd look at all the product, we'd purchase, and we'd gone to 4 conventions that year, and we'd done all these home parties and stuff. And I remember tax time, we were happy. It's like, yes, we lost $8,000 in our business. That's a tax write-off.
8,000, probably 18,000.
Well, yeah, depending on the year. But the asinine thinking that I had at that moment to not realize that, wait a minute, we have a business that's losing money, because it was just, it was like that, what's the thing, the frog in the pot of water that you slowly turn up the heat.
Yeah.
And they don't get out of it because they don't know. They end up boiling to death. They don't know any better. And that's kind of where we're at. We didn't know any better. And I think that's the biggest thing here, that LiveGood has been a challenge with some folks, and seeing what we have here is they don't know any better. Some people don't want to know any better. Some people will know better once they're shown what is the difference here. So, but I remember that, and I was like, oh my gosh, I don't know. Yay, we lost money. I can write it off in taxes.
That is all we have for you. We would love to know if there's anything we missed in terms of how to think about numbers or objections that people are throwing your way.
And I'm gonna get a cough drop while you guys cough.
Can I say something?
Go ahead, Tosh.
So I know I've talked a lot, but also I know you guys get this objection. Oh, it's one of those pyramid scheme things, right?
No.
No.
Raise your hands if y'all get that objection.
No.
Y'all don't get it?
If you get that objection, you literally, it's your fault, not theirs. I'm just going to say that out loud. Go ahead, Tosh. Keep going.
Well, like I said, I've been in the industry for 21 years, but like I haven't gotten that yet. Well, actually, I got it once, but I got this lady to take the free tour, and she's like, "What the heck is this?" I was like, "Yeah, oh, it's that pyramid scheme you said it was. It's that pyramid scheme. Yeah, it's a pyramid scheme that actually pays very freaking well. Hey, it's a pyramid scheme that changed my life. But this is how I overcome a pyramid scheme objection like a freaking boss. It's called tie downs. And I'm going to teach you guys how to subliminally tell people to tell you yes to your opportunity, your service, your product, or your company without them even knowing. It's like you're kind of like tricking them into like secretively kind of like hypnotizing them to do it. But watch how cool this is. So say somebody says it's a pyramid scheme. Oh, well, what is the pyramid scheme? Oh, it's whenever the people make the money at the top, the people don't at the bottom don't make money. But what if you could start at the top? That would be pretty amazing now, wouldn't it? Said, yeah, that would be pretty amazing. Well, then all you'd have to do is build your bottom now, wouldn't you? Okay. Yeah, of course. You're an intelligent person, aren't you? I like to think so. So if I could show you a way that you could start at the top of your own business and all you have to do is build your bottom, it would make sense to be your own boss now, wouldn't it? And normally they would say, yeah, Taj, you make sense. Like, so we need to take a look at this a little bit more further or a little bit more time now, don't we? So I just got them to say yes 5 times without them even knowing. Yeah. That's what you call mic drop.
Good job, Taj. Dr. Erin, Garth, you guys rock. The numbers don't lie. Well, I cannot wait for the business for home numbers to be updated for our first year, because what I really like about that very first number is percentage of growth. And I think that we're going to have a number that's never been seen before in the history of business for home.
Yeah.
And I really want you guys don't, I don't know how to help people understand these things, but like, we were already listed as the top opportunity for 2024. We already won that. We came in second on compensation plan strictly because our teams didn't vote. I'm just going to say that because we were beat out by a tea company. I just want you to understand we were beat out by a tea company. That's all they sell is tea. We failed. We as leaders failed. Anyways, we're winning everything. We're winning everything. Those numbers in business for home will be numbers that have never been seen before in the history of network marketing. And what will happen at the year 2 when we go from 1 million to 3 to 5 million because of the exponential growth? What the crap? There's never been anything like it. Never. So when you all are talking about this, are you talking about it with such confidence that has never been felt before because you literally own it? You like, we own the greatest opportunity that has ever existed. And what I love about what Dr. Erin and Garth were talking about with the quarters, you guys understand that there are people who looked at our compensation plan and was like, what do you mean you're going to only earn 12 quarters? That's like, professional network marketers couldn't understand the compound effect of our compensation plan. They literally told me, you're going to make 12 quarters? Like, I don't, there's an R word that I like to use often that is not a fair word to use, but these people are R words, okay? Straight up. Go ahead, Erin.
I forgot one other thing. When people come and tell you, it can't be that good if it's that cheap, you need to tell them, well, do you go to Costco? You understand the Costco model, right? No one has ever said ever in the history of ever, oh, I don't shop at Costco. It must be too cheap. It must be a scam. So you've got to educate them that the model changed. Okay. No one has ever, does anyone think, you say, well, do you think Costco's a scam because it's the wholesale prices? No. Okay, got it. We're like Costco, but better, and we pay. That's it.
You guys, when Costco launched, that's awesome. When Costco launched, they launched with a couple products, a couple services, and they've expanded. And we, in a year, have already added like 20 products, 20. And by the way, just wait when the verticals change. The verticals of business are coming for our company. And you guys, you're here at the beginning. There's 27 people in this room right now, 27. The other people who showed up, left, whatever, understand 27 of you have the potential to be ultra leaders in the next year, 2 years, 3 years. Guys, it took me 9 years to hit the top of a company. 9 years. You guys have the potential to be at the top of your company in the next minutes of time. Minutes. Like, you got to look at this as a long-term play. And it's the greatest thing that has ever happened to an entire industry. And just like Taj said, dude, Ben changed an entire industry. I'm sorry if I sound excited. I apologize. You know, I'll calm down someday. No, I'm not going to. So guys, I'm excited. I'm excited you're here. I'm excited you're part of this with me. And I really appreciate all the people who've come into this. I appreciate not crying tonight. I do. I appreciate not having some emotional breakdown, but I am just thrilled. And I'm just excited for this community. So next Monday, we're going to do it again. But between now and Monday, I hope somebody hits a couple ranks. I hope some of y'all invite some people, hit a couple ranks, and just keep pushing that, plug them into the system. If you don't know, we have a script for welcome to the team. It goes to the Diamond Domination app where you can watch all the replays, the videos, and we do know that there is a replay issue for our community events. I'm working on that with my video hosting service. They're not giving me the raw link anymore for some reason. So I'm dealing with that. They're on my YouTube channel. So you can actually see some of those on the YouTube channel. But I'm still trying to get them through our hosting so I don't have to keep doing double the work. But anyways, I'm excited about you. Becky, did you want to say something? Oh, no. Okay, good. She is
Just saying yay.
Yeah. Becky is my absolute rock star. Her and Trevor have done something that just changed my life. So I'm not going to get emotional. Go kill some chickens, Becky. Go kill some chickens. So I love you guys. I appreciate you, and we'll see you next Monday.
Love you guys.
Bye,
Signing off.
guys.
Thank you.
You guys did
Bye,
amazing.
team.